Hello guys, kindly check this application out. When we say politics, we see the page, likewise business, health and entertainment. Finally join us. Good. When we go to the mobile screen too, we can have our menu, and our menu politics, you can see it changes to the page. Business also changes whilst the nav links vanishes. So that's that, guys. Likewise the join us page. So that is that, guys. Let's develop this using React hooks and Tailwind. If you want to type along with me, kindly install the following: 1. npm install React router DOM, and 2. npm install React icons. With all said and done, let's begin. Thank you very much. Let's begin by creating 3 folders in our RSRC folder. Call the first one assets. Then call the second one components. Then call the third one pages. But that not still the first one assets. Let's create a folder and call it images. Good. Now with the images, let's grab our image over here, then we put it inside. So image is ready. So now done with the assets, let's go to the components. Let's create a file and call it navbar.js. RAFCE. Now instead of ordinary div, why don't we use React.fragment? Good. So inside that we have a div to say hello. Now let's link the navbar to the app.js to view on the screen. So we call navbar here, navbar. Okay, now let's import navbar. Let's say import navbar from where? From components. So that is that. Navbar is ready. So now let's check our screen if we got hello. You can see, guys, we got hello, means we're ready to go. Now let's pre-position everything since it's mobile first. Good. So let's close the app.js now. So in our nav bar, we need 2 navs, one for large screen, one for small screen. So we say over here, let's call nav. Good. So we need 2, and another one. This one is small screen, mobile screen. So we have one to here now. Okay. Now inside the first nav, which will take care of this thing, we need to have a div inside. Then we have the large screen. Sorry, it's large SRE. Good. So down we have our nav. So that is that. Something like this. So now to begin with, let's use the first nav. So the first nav, let's get our class name. Good. Now, but before that, let's give it a class name. Let's give it what's the name? Let's call it leave the class name and give it BG Black. BG Black. Good. Nothing shows. Okay, let's do the second one. Let's give it some class name. Good. Let's give it width, full, and height 12. So that is that. I think I know guys already. So now let's get our image, the logo. So inside this div, let's get our image. Yeah. So we have our image, logo image, then width 12, height 12. Now let's import it. Let's go up and import it. Good. So we can see our image is ready. So what do we do next? Our image is ready. So now next, let's grab our menu icons. Okay, so let's go create another div to handle that. So over here we can say div, and inside that let's grab our menu, go to React icons, and grab our AI outline menu. So let's import the React icon. Okay, we import the icon is here. Good. So we import our icons. Now let's import the second one too. Second one is our AI outline close. Copy that. Good. So that's our icons already. We don't want them here, we want them at the far right. So we flex the nav div over here. So we continue and say px5, give it flex item center justify between. So it's gone there. Let's look at it. It's black, so let's give it some class name here to bring the color out. Good. So over here we say test2sl test white. So that's that, guys. Wait a minute, why it's here not there? Oh, okay, because of it's here because of the second nav bar. Okay, so what we're gonna do is the last screen, we need to comment it for now. We'll come back to it. Let's comment it. Or better still, we can just say, give it a class name and say hidden. Class name and say you are hidden and you only come when MD medium screen. So we say at medium screen, let's say block. So that is that. So over here to the same thing, the menu, we say at medium screen go hidden. That is it. So you can see when we open it, you see that it hides. Good. So that is that. Now what we need to do next is to display one after another. Display the the menu and the close one at a time. So what we're going to do is create a condition for them. But before that, let's call use state and use state. So let's say use state. Good. So over here we can say const menu comma set menu equal use state is false. Now the condition now is create a function to display menu. So we say function to display menu. So over here we can, so we say const handle menu equals a function that where the set menu becomes not what menu. So we give the icons handle menu. So let's copy that. Then we give it an on click and say handle menu. So that is that. Good. So now what we're going to do is to display one after the other. First, so we say when, so over here inside the listen, inside get over here, let's create a condition. Good. So if menu is false, then display the AI outline menu. Otherwise, display the AI outline close. So that is that. We check it out. You can see, guys. So it's working. So that is that for the menu. Okay, now let's go to our mobiles, then create the pages. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we go to the mobile, to the pages. Let's create a div. Then inside the div, let's call all the pages. Good. That is that. Let's add some class name. Over here we say good right at the top. Good. So we say text Excel border tab, and text white, then MX5. So that is that. Now what we need to do next is to create let's give it some space, and so right here we can now bring some class name here. So here we say space 6 and py4. So that is that. Now let's create when there's a condition to before it appears. Okay, when it's clicked, the menu is clicked before it appears. So what we're going to do is just go to bring that condition. Okay, so we say, so we can come here, then we say call the menu. Okay, so we say we can have that, then write this and say if menu and what, and display the div. So that is that. Let's take this closing bracket bottom. Okay, so here, good. So that is that. So that is that. We say menu and what, then you display the, if menu is true, then display the links. So let's check it out. You can see guys. So when I click, you can see guys. So that is that. So now what we're going to do next is to create all these pages: politics, business, health, and what, environment. Now I think we can hold on for now and create this next one. We can say, so we say at large screen nav links should also go hidden. So I can go to my nav and say class name and say at medium screen go hidden. So let's check that out. So when we increase it, we can see the nav links goes hidden. So done with this mobile screen. Now we need to create all these pages, the health page, all these pages. Okay, so what we're gonna do is to go to the pages, then as I say, come to pages, then we create all the pages. We have the first file is going to be what, politics. Okay, politics.js, RAFCE. Good. Now it's our ordinary day. Why don't we call React.Fragment? Good. But before that, let's create a CSS script which is called centered. Okay. Then inside that we can have display flex, justify content send, and align item sender, which we're going to use along the way. So from here, let's go back to our politics page and change the instead of ordinary div, let's make it React.Fragment. So inside that we have a div with a class name centered, text for Excel, height, screen. Then this is the politics page. So that is that for the first one. We're going to do likewise for the subsequent ones. So the next is business. So we call business. We say business.js, RAFCE. Good. Now instead of ordinary div, we put the same thing there. Good. So we change it to this is what, business page. So move to the next one, which is called what? So move to the next one called help. So here we say help.js, then RAFCE. Good. Change the ordinary div, then change it to what, help page. So that is that for the help. Now let's go to the next one, which is what, entertainment. Create a file, entertainment.js, RAFCE. Good. Change it to ordinary div, then we make it entertainment. Good, that is that. Next, join us. Good. Join us page. So we say join us.js, RAFCE. also ready. Join us. So that is that. Our pages are ready. Now what we need to do now is to go to the app.js to call them. We go to app.js, then we need to first of all let's import React router DOM. Okay, so over here we import browser router route and route. So let's call them nicely. First one is what? Browser router. Good. So inside the browser router, what do we need? We need the routes. Good. Then inside the routes, we can now have the route to E. Good. Good. Now it's self-closing. So that is that. Our navbar is down here. Let's take it up. Cut it and put it inside the browser router. That is that. You can see the difference now. So the route, then the route. Though the route, let's create the path. So that is that. Let's import policies. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do for all of them. So what we're going to do is just import all of them. So that is that. We have done for all of them. So now let's import them. Good. So business, health, entertainment, join us page. Good. Everybody is ready. So now what we need to do is to try it out to see. Okay. So let's go up here. Say policies is not defined. Line 17. 17 policies is defined and has been imported. No, I didn't import policies. So let's import that. Great. So policies has been imported. Now let's check it out if there's another complaint. Good. No complaint. Good. Our policies is ready. Now let's make it screen bigger and see. Now when we say slash and we call one of them, which is health, you can see we are in the health page. Likewise, the join us. Join us. Good. You can see we are on the join us page. Likewise, entertainment. You can see we are in the entertainment page. So it means nav is working. So what we need to do next here is to leave here and go to the links. Now let's close all these pages and handle the links and make it clickable. Now we have the links here. Now we need to import link. Good. Let's do that. Good. So import link from router DOM. Now let's add the link to the, what's the name? The nav links. Okay. So we say, so that is that. So we say link to, and link to, we call the path. Then that's the policies, the link to business, link to health, link to entertainment, link to join us. So now let's check it out if it's working. Good, it's working. So let's check it out. When we click, you can see it changes, guys. It changes. Join us. Okay, so that is that. Now let's create a clickable condition so that when you click policies, the nav link vanishes. Okay, and then nav link should disappear. Okay, so let's do that. So we go back to down here and we say, now create a function to nav link disappear when clicked on small screen. So we say const handle nav links disappear. So we create this function. We say set menu should be what? False. Okay, set menu should be false. So what we're going to do is copy this, how do you call it, this function, and make it an on click for all the links. So over here we create an on click. So that is that. Now let's copy this for all the links. Come to help, entertainment, then join us page. Good. So let's check it out. So now we call the menu and say business. You say it goes to business page, entertainment, it goes to entertainment page. Join us, you can see, guys. So that is great. So finally, let's make our app responsive by creating the large screen. Okay, going to create the large screen. So what we're going to do next is to create the large screen. So to do that, let's go to the large screen and get all the links. There's the large screen. Okay, so let me give it some space in here. Good. So it's the same thing. So we're going to copy everything here inside the div. Good. Yeah, good. All the div, then handle it from there. Copy that. Good. Then let's take the handle on click off. This. Then you don't click, so take it off. So next is to let's flex them. So over here we say, since this thing is block, so let's flex all of them. Okay, let's flex all of them and give them space X4. So let's check it out. Okay, let's give it text white. Text white. Good. Let's check it out. Good. Okay, let's handle this one. What's the name? Holidays has a class name. Why are you at? Okay, let's find business rather. Good, so that is that. Class name. Oh, let's take all of them out. Take you out. Good. Now let's check it again. Good. They're in shape now. Okay, what we need to do next is to bring the politics space between the join us and the politics entertainment. Okay, so let's do that. Good. So to do that, we need to separate this one, put this one in a div. Okay, so we have a div. This div goes all the way to the end. So what we need to do is create another div. Create a div for this one. Okay, so let's cut this out, then we bring it after. Let me say div and we put it inside here. Okay, now we can say flex. So over here, so this div is now going to control this div and this div. Okay, so we can now give this div a class name, then say flex justify between. So let's check it out. So we can, okay, it didn't work. So what we're gonna do is to make the whole from the navbar. I think the issue is coming from the navbar. We have this div, and this one. So we're gonna justify between is working. How about container? So we say md, give the container class. Good. So let's check it out. So we go to the Good. You can see, guys. So we have our politics, the health, entertainment. Then now let's give it some, what they call it, margin at both ends. So we say, so we go up here where the where the nav is, which is the mother div. So we say at medium screen, give it width for fifth. Then at the medium screen, make the MX order. So let's check that out. You can see, guys. Now we have the margin at both ends. Now let's give it some padding left. Let's give it some padding left. So we say over here where the last screen is, over here again. Over here we can say padding left. Let's give it 10. Just check that out. Good. You can see, guys. So that is that, guys. Let's run it and see. Quality. Oh, okay. The links we didn't add the links. Oh, it's working. I added it. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's make it some test Excel. Okay, let's say over here. Let's say test Excel. Okay. Good. I think this looks better. So that is that, guys. Our app is working. Join us page is working. Go inside. You click. So it goes. Health page. You can see, guys. Business. Can I see, guys? So cool. So that is that, guys. Thank you for sticking through. Please don't forget to do good. Catch you in the next one. We say peace.